Digimon Liberator Cup Semi-Final 2. Nature Spirits versus the Three Musketeers. Tlaloc has the first move. Security setup. Digimon standby. Let's open the digital gates. Hatching, Wanyamon evolves into Otamamon. Then, for forecast, Davis is played. On play search, 1, 2, and 3, they choose to grab Shogun Gecko. Turnover, hatching, Kapurimon evolves into Sparrowmon. And to pass over the memory at 3, for 7 cost, Giga Dramon is played. On play search, 1, 2, 3, and 4, Gigadra is going to absorb 1 Durblitz into its evolution cards. The remaining are returned to deck top in this order. Turnover, Otamamon is kept in the raising area. For 1 cost, it evolves into Monochromon, and then for 3, into Piximon. Passing over at 1, turnover, Sparrowmon moves out. At the start of the main phase, Sparrowmon will load up Durblitz for 1 draw, triggering Kapurimon for 1 memory. In case the Nature Spirits have Saber Leo in hand, the Three Musketeers are not going to risk attacking. For 2 cost, Sparrow will evolve into Deputimon, and then for 3, into Mega Dramon. On evolve, they choose not to slot in any option cards. Turnover, Piximon is moved out and sent straight for secured. With Wanyamon's inheritable 1 draw, the Three Musketeers have no response. Check. 6k on Deputy, trashed. Next, for 4 cost, Geckomon is played. On play, 1 draw, passing over at 1, turnover. Hatching, Kapurimon, which evolves into Toy Agumon. Remaining cautious, the Three Musketeers will continue to hold off on their attacks and paying 4 cost. Get ready to be mowed down by the Ultimate Fortress's barrage as Giga Dramon evolves into Gundramon. 1 draw. On evolve, reveal the top 6 cards of your deck. You may use 1 option card with the Three Musketeers trait among them and no cost. Return the rest to deck top or deck bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There are 2 hits, but they are both the same, so the choice is obvious. Gundramon chooses to fire off Hurricane Screw Shots. With its main, both Piximon and Geckomon are decimated as it is placed into Gundramon's evolution cards. Gundra chooses to return the remaining cards to deck top in this specific order. But now, with Piximon's on delete, you may play 1 yellow or NSP trait Digimon card with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand and no cost. With this effect, the Nature Spirits choose to play Tortamon, which can't be deleted by opposing effects during the opponent's turn. And with that, turnover. Hatching Wanyamon, which evolves into Gotsumon. Now for 3 cost, Tortamon will first evolve into Triceramon. On evolve, Gundra is suspended. Now the Nature Spirits are going to make a gamble for 3 cost. The Nature Spirits will now deploy a fortress of their own as Triceramon evolves into Eldoradimon. 1 draw. And on evolve, it's time. 4 card gacha. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But they got the exact card they were looking for on the very first pull. At play cost 7, the Beast of the Ancients, Saber Leomon Ace is played at no cost. On play, minus 8k DP is inflicted to Gundra. But now, with Eldradimon's end of your turn, once per turn, 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into a Digimon card with the NSP traits in the head. So if Yellow-Green Saber Leo and Black Eldoradi, the protector of the land and ancient beast, shall now unite into the avatar of rain and thunder. The god of the Nature Spirits, Tlaloc. 1 draw. With its first on evolve, it deploys 2 level 5 Nature Spirits. The blue Shogun Gecko and the black Jaga. With Jagas on play, Gundra is de-digivolved down into Gigadra, losing its pesky protection effect. And since Gigadra only has 7k, the minus 8k from Saber Leo will erase it. And with Shogun Geckos on play, Megadra can't suspend until the end of your next turn. And finally, with Slalok second on evolve, a total of minus 21k DP is inflicted to Megadra, completely annihilating it. And with that, turn over. There is not much the Three Musketeers can do in response. Toy Agu is kept in breeding. For 2 cost, it will evolve into Deputy, and then for 3 into Mega Draw. Turn over, Davis bumps the memory up to 3, draw, and Gotsumon moves out and immediately goes for security. With 1 as inheritable, 1 draw, check, but there it is, the inevitable option card in Three Musketeers Security, Derblitz. And with its security effect, Gotsumon is erased, but unfortunately, that does not reduce the total number of attacks the Nature Spirits have. Next, Shogun Gecko will go in on 7k, check, 12k on Beelstar X, so it is taken out. Jaga will follow up, check, 1k on Sparrow, so it survives. And finally, Slalok will attack. With its on attack, it blasts another minus 14k DP, but there are no targets. Final security check for the Three Musketeers, and it is another option card, Derblitz, which now triggers and wipes out Jagamon. If it was not for that option in security, Jaga could have evolved into Saber Leo Ace to unsuspend 4 game. Although the Nature Spirits got super lucky on El Doradi's gacha, it looks like their luck is slowly starting to run out, because they also do not have a level 4 in hand to choke the Three Musketeers memory. The cheapest move they can play now is this. For 3 cost, Otamamon is dropped, and for another 3, Ukomon is dropped directly to the field. And with that, turn over. With reboot from Tortamon's inheritable, Slalok unsuspends, draw, and Megadra moves out. It's time for the Three Musketeers to launch their counter-attack. And they will start by paying 3 cost. In this tournament so far, her 2 comrades have had the chance to show off. Now it's time for the ace of the Three Musketeers to take the stage, as Megadramon evolves into Beelstarmon Ace. 1 draw. On evolve, return 1 option card from your trash to the hand. She chooses to return Hurricane Screw Shots. Then, you may use 1 option card with the Three Musketeers trait in your hand at no cost. So she immediately plays it. And with its main, unfortunately Otama and Uko are the same level, so she can only delete Uko for now, but then she loads the Hurricane Screw Shot into her evolution cards, gaining 1 memory from Kapurimon. And with that same memory, with their backs against the wall, the Three Musketeers had to unleash their full power here and now. Taking a swig of X antibody, Beelstarmon will now unleash her ultimate form, X evolving into Beelstarmon X. 1 draw. First on evolve, she fires off a second Hurricane Screw Shot from the hand, destroying Otama while loading it up. And now with her second on evolve, she can now fire both Hurricane Screw Shots from her evolution cards to annihilate the level 7 Slalok while trashing Nature Spirit's top security, which was a Saber Leo Ace. With the overflow from the Saber Leo in Slalok's evolution cards, they gain 4 memory, and of course, with 2 Hurricane Screw Shots trashed from evolution cards, they gain 2 memory, up to 6. Now Beelstar X will go for security on 12k, check, 7k on Jaga, trashed. For 3 cost, Toy Agu Searcher is played, on play search, 1, 2, and 3. It is definitely gonna grab Sparrowmon. Then for another 3 cost, that Sparrowmon is played, and for 2, Toy Agumon will evolve into Deputymon. And with that, turn over. Davis bumps the memory up to 3. With reboot from Black Toy Agumon's inheritable, Beelstar X will unsuspend, draw, catching Wanyamon, which evolves into Gotsumon. Now, although the Three Musketeers currently only have 3 attackers on their field, Sparrow can load Beelstar X with an option card, allowing her to trash the security on attack, so they do have next turn lethal. So the Nature Spirits have no choice. In order to survive, they pay 7 cost and drop Triceramon directly to the field. On play, Beelstar X is suspended and frozen during the next turn. Turn over, hatching Kapurimon. At the start of the main phase, Sparrow loads Beelstar X with Hurricane Screw Shots. 1 draw, gaining 1 memory from Kapuri, and the Kapuri in Raising evolves into Toy Agu. Next, for 3 cost, the Putimon will evolve into Mega Dramon. And on Evolve, it chooses to load up a Durblitz from the trash, although it has no targets to delete. With 0 security, the 3 Musketeers don't want to risk stepping in 2 NAs. So without attacking, they pay 6 cost and fire Chaos Triangular. With 1-3 Musketeers on the field, they can target up to 12k DP. Triceramon is erupted and turn over. Gotsumon moves out. Now technically, Gotsumon could go for game here. However, the 3 Musketeers exerted themselves a bit, giving the Nature Spirits extra memory just to ensure they have a level 5 on board. So it is highly likely they have an ace waiting in the hand. So instead of attacking into it, for 4 cost, the Nature Spirits will play Starmon. On play, minus 3k DP is inflicted to Mega Drop. And now that they have a yellow Digimon on the field, for 7 cost, it is time for Heaven's Judgment. Right now they have 2 colors of Digimon, black and yellow, which means they can blast 3 shots of minus 6k DP. They choose to fire 2 on Beelstar X and the remaining 1 on Mega Dra. Beelstar X has 12k, so 2 shots are enough to finish her off. Mega Dra has 7k, but coupled with the minus 3k from Starmon's on play, that is enough to deplete it as well. Both are now erased from the field. And with Beelstar Ace's overflow, minus 4 and turnover. Toy Agumon moves out. Well, the Nature Spirits made the right call in not attacking, because for 6 cost, the 3 Musketeers did have Beelstar Ace waiting in the wings. And unfortunately for the Nature Spirits, her on-play is the same as her on-evolve, so she can now return Hurricane Screw Shot to the hand and immediately play it to eliminate both Gotsumon and Starmon in return as she loads up. And with that turnover, hatching Wanyama evolves into Otama. And for 7 cost, Shogun Gecko is played. On play, Beelstar is prevented from suspending until the end of your turn. Turnover, hatching Kapurimon. Once again, with Sparrow, Hurricane Screw Shot is loaded into Beelstar for 1 draw, and Kapuri evolves into Toy Agu. And now, for 1 cost. Even without the ability to attack, Beelstar can still go on a rampage as she X-evolves back into Beelstarmon X. 1 draw. First on evolve, a Chaos Triangular will finish off Shogun Gecko. And with the second, since she's not attacking this turn anyway, she can fire off both Hurricane Screw Shots, plussing 2 memory back up to 5. While once again trashing Nature Spirit security, 2k on Uko. Now Toy Agumon will go for security on 1k, check, 3k on Otama, it's taken out. Sparrow will finally follow up as well, so final security check for the Nature Spirits, and it is 12k on Eldoradi, so Sparrowmon is stomped underfoot. Next, for 5 cost, Tankmon is played. The Musketeers choose not to use its on-play effect, and then for 3 cost, it will evolve into another Mega Drama. And on evolve, it loads itself up with Hurricane Screw Shot from the trash. And with that turnover, Otamamon moves out. There is 1 Beelstar Ace in the trash and 1 on the field. The Nature Spirits are going to gamble it all and go for the final blow with Otamamon. 1 draw from Wanyamon and counter timing. With 11 cards left in their deck, the 3 Musketeers will now blast evolve Mega Dramon into Beelstar Ace, their 3rd and final Beelstar Ace from the hand. 1 draw. And of course, on evolve, they recycle Hurricane Screw Shot and immediately fire it to stop the attacking Otamamon in its tracks. The Nature Spirits do not have game. Finally, for 7 cost, they drop Triceramon. And on play, Beelstar X is suspended and frozen until the end of their turn. Turnover, Toy Agumon moves out. And Beelstar Ace will attack. With her on attack, once per turn. By trashing one option card in this Digimon's evolution cards, you may use one option card with the Three Musketeers trait in your hand at no cost. So now, by firing off Hurricane Screw Shot as the cost, she will blast one final Chaos Triangular with a DP cap of 15k in order to eliminate Triceratops from Hurricane Screw Shot's trash plus 1 memory. The Nature Spirits have no blockers on the field and no security remaining. It's a direct attack and the match is over. The winners of the second semi-final of the Digimon Liberator Cup are the Three Musketeers.
いいか